Finding the equation of the tangent line is very similar to finding the equation of a line in algebra. We just have some new notation. In algebra, if I wanted you to find the equation of the line that goes through these 2 points, then I would start by saying, and let's remember the slope formula, and let's remember the point slope form, and then let's clean that up and put it in slope intercept form. The first thing I do is find a slope. I use that y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This slope is -3. Now that I have a slope, I can put it in that point slope form using that first point, which is 4, 1, and the slope, which is -3. And then we put it in slope intercept form and kind of clean it up a little bit. Instead of having 2 points, we're going to use everything that we know about finding the equations of lines and find the equation of a line that touches this curve at exactly 1 point. If we're given a function and an x value, now we no longer need that x1, y1 system. We can just find our own y values. And our slope is now going to be the first derivative at whatever that x value is. That's the skill that you're learning in class. And everything in our point slope form just has some new notation. Instead of y minus y1, it's y minus f of a, because that's what we're calling it now. And that's equal to, well, instead of the slope, it's the first derivative at a times x minus that a value. Same stuff, different notation. So instead of being given 2 points and you have to go find your slope, if you get a function and an x value, the first thing you do is you go find your y value. So f of 4 is 1, so therefore I'm working with a coordinate 4, 1. Instead of being given a slope or having to find a slope, you're going to find the first derivative at 4. Those are skills that you have in class. We're still at -3 here, so f prime of 4 is -3. And everything else is exactly the same. We just have new notation. So to recap, you used to need 2 points and a whole slope formula, but now you have the first derivative. So all of that y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 can now be replaced with f prime of a. And your point slope form is still your point slope form. We're just calling our y1 f of a, we're calling our x1 a, and we're calling our slope f prime of a. And that y equals mx plus b, that just means you need to clean it up sometimes. But it's really the same stuff. New packaging.